on.
All right, we are at Big Sky Barbecue for our weekly bike night, One Broken Biker. I am the president of One Broken Biker, a nonprofit that helps injured motorcyclists. I got this wicked motorcycle that I'm going to talk a little bit about, but the owner here, Chris Ranger, is going to give us a little rundown. Tell me about this bike.
You want to start at the front?
Well, let's take a look at the bike.
Originally, the bike started out as a 94 Dyna Glide. I bought it with just the motor, the tranny, and the frame, and then started hanging parts off it. The front fender's handmade by me, chin spoiler's handmade by me. I stretched the gas tanks.
Look at this, even the paint on it. It's beautiful.
It used to have 2 caps on it, and I covered in one, put a Honda racing cap on it. I always wanted to build a Harley with Honda racing rims on it, or Kawasaki racing rims. And then I ended up, okay, well now I need to make axles, I need to make spacers, and everything's so metric, marries up to the American stuff. So
it's a pretty sweet bike. You have made a few bikes over the years. I think my dad rides one of your motorcycles.
Yeah. And I regretted selling that to him.
It's a beautiful motorcycle.
I should have kept it. Every once in a while I see you ride it. It's like, oh, wow.
That is how I fell in love with bikers, is because of that motorcycle.
That was a comfortable bike.
So how long you had this bike?
I built the bike itself in 2012.
Oh wow, and then so when did you add that sidecar?
I put the sidecar on it 2.5 years ago. I bought the sidecar and it was just a mess.
Yeah.
And it started out, it was square, ugly, real, didn't fit the bike at all.
Oh.
So I went about 2 inches off the weather stripping here and cut the top half of it off and threw it in the garbage and then started over. Everything from here up I built myself.
So when you're riding it, how is it different than riding this on 2 wheels?
You don't lean.
You don't lean.
You have to steer.
Wow.
And the first time I took it out for a ride, the guy who did the paint, Guy at Cyclemania, who has sidecars, he told me when I turn to the right, it's going to want to come up. And I thought, that makes no sense. But sure enough, the first time I took it for a ride and I went to the right-hand side, the sidecar come up in the air. So I took it back home and put a big weight on the outside of it so that I could help keep the thing on the ground. And yeah, I built the seat pans, built that seat pan.
It's shiny too.
Did the interior of it. It's all 3M felt inside.
So what is this registered as? What bike is this registered as?
94 Dyna.
Oh, 94 Dyna. You don't often, this has got to be one of the bikes.
It is, yeah. Well, especially with the sidecar on it now. And then the Dyna Glides have got the square boxes here, one's for electro, one's for battery. So I cut all that out. I had to widen the ass end on it because it's a 180, 17-inch 180 on the front, 17-inch 120 on the, 17 180 on the back, 17 120 on the front. That tire's a 17 180. They're all Honda racing rims. And I had Guy at Cyclemania paint it all. I did all the pinstriping. I sent him pictures of this so that when he painted this winter, there's eight years difference in the paint, but they match right up like he did them yesterday.
Amazing job, wow.
So I put a stereo in it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I did see you pull in, and you look real good on it.
Yeah.
And your lady was in it, and she looks real good in it.
That's
awesome.
I put there's 6-inch polypropylene speakers down underneath,
so it's all hidden under. That's wicked.
And then the seat pulls forward for storage, and there's my amp for the stereo.
Wow.
So it's great.
Beautiful motorcycle. So is this motorcycle for sale?
It is.
Is it?
Everything's for sale, but it's got
a
pretty pricey price tag on it.
Yeah, for sure.
I'd sell it for, I don't know, 45 grand. So you got a big stack of $100 bills.
Yeah, you're in for it?
Come see me.
Thank you so much, Chris. This is wicked. I hope we can do another one of your bikes on your next build. Whatever you're doing.
I got some ideas for a chopper, so maybe next year.
Like it. Thank you so much.
I gotta build bikes to keep myself out of the car.
That is true. I need that too.
Right?
I mean, no, I don't. All right, thank you so much. I'm gonna go through and walk through and look at some of the bikes. And yeah, thanks.
All right.
Appreciate
Thanks for your
it.
time.
Thank you so much.
You guys have a good night.
You too. All right, I'm gonna take this little camera. I know it's not as normal where I have somebody. I guess I have you, Miss Amanda. I'm gonna flip this around real quick, guys. We're losing people. Hi, Amanda.
Hi.
Amanda's our secretary, and she was just holding the camera. So I'm going to do a little walkthrough of the bikes and check it out. So Chris Ranger has been a supporter of One Broken Biker since, I think, the beginning. He's a friend of my dad's, and he's been amazing. He's got wicked bikes. We love him. It is a busy night. It's very busy. Let's take a little look at this. Let's switch this around, guys. Motorcycles everywhere. So if you're from the Calgary, Alberta area, be sure to come to our bike nights. We've got amazing motorcycles. Like, look at this showing up. We've got some wicked bikes going on. We've got all different makes and models. We don't care what you ride. You just come out to bike night. What is this? Well, that's a beauty. Are you fixing it?
Yep.
Wow, look at that paint job. That's unreal. See, we don't care. We even got sport bikes here. If you're coming out to, let me flip that. If you're coming out to bike night, be sure, Big Sky Barbecue, just outside of Okotoks. One Broken Biker meets here every week, and well, every week in the summer. And it's just a way of supporting the community and supporting One Broken Biker and doing what we love. And don't you worry. For all of our tables, there's only 6 people per table. There's no socializing walking around. You are allowed to walk around with the bikes, but we encourage not to touch anything. We don't want to spread any of the COVID and keep everybody healthy. All right, guys, I'm gonna get back in there. And thank you so much for watching my video. I'll talk to you soon. See you next week. Bye.